Hello, tactical students! As your guide in the way of tactics, I understand that many people have a different experience levels with tactical games. And this makes me wonder, what is the best place to start someone's gaming campaign? To do this, we need to accept the biggest barrier for the fresh recruits, that in majority of our beloved games, we give orders, check results, shout another until task is done. That's boring for the common folk, and we are powerless to change that. They test our wits instead our fingers. So only thing you can do is find a game that is interest for newcomers. In my eyes, the essence of tactical games lies in the decision and the consequences. So best way to start would be give a huge dose of them in the short time. To check if someone can do this for the long periods. Best gatekeeper will challenge you to duel. Without solving a millennium puzzle, we can see that core of the card games is picking one of the available cards, the decision, putting them on the table, the action that leads to change of status, the consequence. Then opponent choose take card, take action, and change status quo again. This is repeated until state consider a victory of the one side is achieved, making it the quickest decision-taking loop that I know. As my evidence, I have chosen the Guild of Dungenering. This is the Guild of Dungenering. On our quest, we never wearing. Ach, to be a Dungeoneer, swimming in pools of gold. This is the Guild of Dungenering. All the monsters keep appearing. Ach, to be a Dungeoneer, whose stories will be told. What a sound! I hear a noise. Something coming, bills and boys. What the hears and far away. We Guild of Dungeoneering. Curse and swear, but don't despair. The our way must be over there. I think we lost, but what we care. We Guild of Dungeoneering. Game made by one Irish guy and put on currently working portable devices, Switch, mobile phones, and PC. In fight, that always starts with the full health. Goal of the match is to break opponent's hearts before they do this to you. To do so, you get a card from your deck into your hand, then slam it on the table. Meanwhile, your opponents that by default go first do the same. After this, both cards are dropped on the bottom of the deck to later return. Loop this repeat itself until one side turns into the heartless husk. To help you, they've granted a special ability that can be used outside your cards, with take cost resource that you can replenish by exploiting dungeons. Side places are
randomly generated.
Randomly generated?
Randomly generated.
By you. Just like combat, every turn you get a set of cards with rooms, treasures, and enemies that you can place. All maps have a set goal to achieve, mostly to beat something nasty. Every rune starts with your character on level 1 and without equipment. To level up, you need to win against equal or higher level foe. And then loot the loot left in the corpses. So what I love about this game, grind is gone. Crucial progression is unlocking new character classes and spamming new equipment. So you can get more chances, but still you have to get good to win. Only hard change are God's favor. Traits that you can choose at the start of the dungeon and get by bullet shrine. What makes this game extreme friendly to newcomers is complete lack of the long-term negative consequences. Finishing dungeon will give you cash. Failure will prevent you from using one class for a moment. And if this sounds too easy for you, permanent mode is always available, giving this an Iron Man seal of approval, because story here is a bunch of jokes taped together by duct tape and speed. So, my fellow Fire Emblem fans, we can go home empty-handed. Guild of Dungenering was done by one guy, and it looks like one, on paper. Everything is on paper. Game simulate handmade board game done with school accessories like pens, pencils, markers put on the checkered netbook. Supported by caricatures based on rounded isosceles triangles giving them child-like appearance, with only two colors and a shade of grey. Simple. Things that stand out are the favor stones, regular pebbles with marks on them. Cottage work, and I love it. In summary, one of the simplest card games. Without roguelike progression is still randomized, but to victory leads only your mental skill and luck. From this point, I will recall Guild of Dungenering as the basic of the card tactics that only can get complexity. And if you are already veteran in the video game warfare, you still gonna have a good time here. Like always, until Tube turns it off, comments are to your disposal.